Okay, thank you everyone. Thank you for coming today. This is a special day that we are recognizing and celebrating the awards to the organizations and individuals. So thank you very much. And I'm here to represent restorative justice with National Conflict Resolution Center. I am the mentor coordinator, and my role in the RJ team is to ensure that we create and maintain supportive collaboration with our community and organizations. Now that I read that off, big key. I'm so big on this, and you guys, if you know me, it's all about working together and collaborating. And like she mentioned, it's truly to be very sincere to work together, because our kids, they see that. We teach them to want to communicate and work with others and get along with other kids, but we also at the same time have to get along with each other and understand one another. Everyone has great programs. I love them all, but if we all work together, it's that much stronger. It makes us that much stronger to be able to restore and build our community. A little bit about myself. I was raised here, born in San Diego. I lived in City Heights. I ran with the gangs. When I was younger, I was incarcerated and did not get it until the age of 20 years old. And now I am a successful business owner as well, giving back to the community. I always believe we have nothing to lose by working together, and everything to gain working together. That's my motto: collaboration, working together. And I wanted to introduce my partners up here that I love and I really appreciate, and all the ones that are out there as well. And I have Dana Brown, which is with Youth Voice, and she brings trauma informed. And I have Reggie Washington from Project Aware, which brings emotional literacy. I believe that it takes a village, and you guys heard this a lot. It takes a village to be able to accomplish everything that we're trying to do in our community with our youth and our families. So I'm gonna ask this question that I would like to have you answer in a few short words, Dana and Reggie. How does collaboration impact your organization and the work you do?
My name is Dana Brown. I'm really honored to be here with all of you early adopters on the front line of systems change. And we know that collaboration and reducing silos and collaborating together on behalf of who we serve, children, youth, and families across the lifespan, is absolutely part of the paradigm shift that's underway. So Youth Voice is age 11 to 24, and we collaborate with myriad partners. They educate about ACEs science. And the 5 parts of ACEs science are the impact of trauma neurologically on the brain, how does that play out on the body biologically, toxic stress, epigenetics, which is ethno-historical trauma, the genocide of our indigenous, the enslavement of our African Americans, and that structural oppression, which all of you are on the front line of striving to raise awareness, create safe and brave places, to have systems change cross-sector in a social ecological model. So our youth are collaborating with every single leader on this stage, as well as myriad other leaders in our region of San Diego, Sacramento, across our nation with our Native Americans. And we believe that the solution lies within each of us in collaboration with all of us. And when we nudge with respect, with professionalism, with tenacity, with courage, when we truly nudge for systems change cross-sector in a social ecological model, especially the juvenile justice and child welfare systems, those that are oppressed and suffering, that's how we're really bringing healing and building resilience in myriad sectors. So thank you again to each of you for your courage and your leadership on the front line of systems change.
Thank you, Dana. And you can tell I'm not really good at this speaking up here, but I did forget to mention our youth that are standing here, because that's what we do all this work for. So, sorry guys. Love you guys. Reggie?
Yes. H06552. Every time you guys see me, I'm going to mention that was my prison number. That life sentence that I received in 1990, Not only did it change my life, but it gave me an opportunity to talk in front of you guys. So I never like to put on the front. You know, collaboration is really about action. You know, every time I come to meetings, I look at the individuals who I really truly collaborate with. I look at the judges and remember sitting in front of them and talking about gang documentation, gang culture. And some people call me a gang expert, but the fact is, man, there's 1,000 gang experts out there. When I look at the public defender's office, man, I see that, you know, that commitment that we have to make sure people of color, man, get a fair opportunity, you know, no matter what the case may be. When I look at probation, you know, I look at the opportunity of an individual like myself who had a life sentence, yet I'm able to come inside those places and work with those kids who might one day get a life sentence if we don't make that turn. So I look at the individuals outside of here, man, and I really truly say, man, that the commitment has to be more than just talk. And when I look out here, I see individuals who I work with. The collaboration with Youth Voice, NCRC, SAY San Diego County Office of Education, man, I could go on and on with the opportunities that I've been given personally. But you know what, man, there's so many more other Reggies out there, so many other opportunities. So you guys have to push to see just besides myself, because it's like you're giving one person a chance, but there's like hundreds of opportunities. If you don't do that, man, the individuals like Rihanna, man, won't get an opportunity to reach her potential. And so what I like to do is just share that part with you, because that's my heart. Man, I'm about action. And if you ever want to get in contact with me, man, I'm never hard to find, man. I'm at Starbucks, I'm at NCRC, man. I'm at programs, man, where you can actually see me and not just, you know, hear about it on the website. So I'm really about just fighting the fight and being on the groundwork. You know, me being the CEO of a company, that don't mean nothing to me, man. But watching her grow, that means the world to me. So I just want to give her just the opportunity to say how that collaboration came together.
Hello, everybody. My name is Rihanna Hill. I'm 16 years old, and I've been with Project Dora for the past 4 years. For me, it's just taught me how to become a better person and to become the young lady that I'm supposed to be. Before I got into Project Dora, I didn't know how to cope with my emotions, so I was doing things like violence, drugs, things that little girls aren't supposed to be doing. And so when I met Reggie, he kind of just embraced me, and then he allowed me to meet these other people, like Rob, like Catherine, like Mary Baum, all these people who also embraced me and took me in their ring and allowed me to spend time with them and just become basically a mentor figure to me. I'm now running groups with Reggie through Project Dora. I have a paid internship through NCRC, so I'm there all the time. I'm still a kid, so I do make mistakes, no doubt. I'm only 16, but I try my best to learn from them and pick myself up and take responsibility and work with integrity. So, thank you.
I did it. Hello, everybody. My name is Kiwan, and NCRC helped me a lot. Like, Robert's like a father figure role model to me, and like Bree and Catherine, they're really there for you, and they like make you like, they don't want you to make that mistake they did, and they want you to have a bright future, and that's what I'm trying to do. I mean, I make mistakes every now and then, but I try to like fix myself and talk to Rob about a lot of things, and I try my best at life. Great, can I see my phone for a second? Because Pastor Sandoval wanted me to leave something with you guys. Sorry.